Key point 1. Using the body's life forces, we can prevent any disease. Nowadays, most discuss the mind's true potential and how it can rule the body. However, only a few stress the power inherent in our bodies already. The physique can take care of itself. Yet, we keep putting obstacles in our way to a healthy life through our eating habits, negligence, and illiteracy. Unfortunately, we perceive weak health as a natural outcome of life. People over 40 will complain about weak knees, lack of energy, or digestion problems, and finish with the phrase, "But I guess it's okay at my age." We got accustomed to feeling fragile and sick, yet nature predetermined something different. There are no diseases as we know them. Sicknesses draw our attention to the more significant matters. But instead of searching for and solving the greater problem, we keep silencing those little symptoms because they disturb our peace. We try to eliminate the disease, like how the government ends a strike without hearing the protesters' pleadings. If we listened to those signals and solved the issue, we would enjoy health instead of settling for, "I guess I'm fine." When we approach our bodies as if they were made to be energetic and healthy, we get into an offensive position, not a defensive one. Only then can we prevent any illness, even cancer or diabetes. We decide how healthy we are at any age. Hence, we shouldn't accept feeling okay. We should strive to allow our bodies to be what they were made for, free from diseases and problems. In this summary, you'll discover 5 main forces of our body that predetermine our health and life: nutrition, hydration, oxygenation, alkalization, and detoxification. Learn to master these elements, and you will prolong your life and enjoy a healthy life. Key point 2. Nutrition is the foundation of a healthy body. The first force we should care about is nutrition. If you're thin or overweight or have heart, liver, or other issues, you probably choose food that destroys your body. Some doctors presume that the 600,000 Americans who die from heart disease every year could live longer if they ate properly. But what does properly mean? Research has shown that people eating primarily fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts and beans live longer and feel better than their counterparts who devour meat, greasy, and processed food. Mass-produced food usually contains few nutrients and lots of chemicals. Even dairy, which has a particular value for your body, could be labeled toxic as it contains additives and preservatives. Instead of including more vitamin and mineral-filled food, we add more pills to our diet. Now that you know how crucial food is for your health, here are some rules you should stick to when filling your fridge and your stomach. Your menu should mainly comprise vegetables, fruits, nuts, sprouts, beans, and healthy fats. Avoid meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. If you want to indulge in meat, buy cage-free and grass-fed. A similar rule applies to dairy and eggs. Buy from small farms where chickens eat natural food. When it comes to fish, buy one from the ocean. The food should be whole. A rule of thumb, in this case, is to check the package. If it has a long list of ingredients, you should buy something else. Ensure that the food you buy is fresh. It means that it wasn't picked prematurely and frozen or preserved for longer to be transported. For example, some companies freeze broccoli to ship overseas. It would have lost much of its nutritional value by the time it's on the dinner table. Your food should be GMO-free. No need to consume even more chemicals than you already do. Raw food hydrates and alkalizes our bodies. It is rich in enzymes that help us absorb all the nutrients. Moreover, you should know which food is better when cooked than raw. For example, cooked tomatoes fight cancer. All in all, make every bite count. Stay mindful of what you eat and introduce variety into your diet so there's no place for unhealthy artificial food. Key point 3. The fastest way to improve health is to drink water. Hydration is the second force of the body that requires constant attention. 2/3 of the body is composed of water. It's in every tissue, bone, and organ. So how can any of it be healthy if it suffers from dehydration? We rarely perceive ourselves as water because our bodies are solid. Nonetheless, we are made of it. For example, 85% of the brain is water. So intellect depends on hydration. Also, water carries nutrients into our cells and eliminates waste. The quality of water matters just as much as the amount does. Let's say you drink enough water, but sometimes that water may contain chemicals, heavy metals, or chloride that wear out the cells. That's why some countries advise against drinking their tap water. Moreover, some people perceive drinks like juice, soda, or tea as a substitute for the daily portion of water. Such liquids must be digested as food because they carry multiple ingredients the body absorbs or discharges. Furthermore, they exhaust cells. One more cause of dehydration lies in any form of stress. An emotional roller coaster brings about the hormone of stress, cortisol, which also wears out our cells, leading to mood swings and frustration. Thus, it creates a vicious circle for our bodies and minds. That's why drinking high-quality water in moments of anxiety is vital. Raising the quality of water we drink enhances the quality of life we enjoy. When the body doesn't consume enough water, it ages sooner. The skin gets cluttered with toxins and the cells cannot regenerate properly. Moreover, the body starts to conserve water, and instead of fighting bacteria or viruses, it focuses on self-preservation. Thus, such a little thing as drinking enough water daily can predetermine and prevent numerous diseases and save your body from premature aging. Moreover, hydrating your cells builds a strong barrier against various diseases and keeps your mind sharp. Finally, water is more than just a liquid that absorbs everything it goes through. That's why spring water contains so much oxygen and healthy minerals. Furthermore, Japanese scientists proved that water's molecular structure changes according to its containers, giving in to positive and negative influences equally. Therefore, since the body is mostly water and we can affect water with our actions, we can similarly restructure our body's cells. Did you know? Studies have shown that only 1/5 of Americans consume enough water, at least 8 cups daily. Key point 4. Oxygen, the only thing we cannot live without. It takes 2 months to die from hunger, 2 weeks from thirst, and only 4 minutes to die without oxygen. People only think about how significant air is when they're deprived of it. Life can end in mere minutes when there's nothing to breathe in. Therefore, this life force is crucial in life and death situations. Oxygen is a spark that ignites every process in our bodies. No reaction can happen without it. For example, we can absorb nutrients only when oxygen enters our bodies. Healthy plasma in the blood comprises 90% oxygen. After it goes to the cells, it mixes with other elements and turns into water. That is what cells use to live. A lack of oxygen leads to multiple diseases, including cancer. The low level brings about chronic pain and suffering on the cellular level. Just like food and water, fresh air is a tremendous energy source. Nevertheless, like artificial food or tap water, oxygen can be damaging or even deadly. The level of oxygen in the air before industrialization was 32%. Now, it has lowered to 15% in the cities. So when we breathe, our bodies get only half of the oxygen required. An unhealthy diet and stress also cause oxygen deprivation. Thus, to keep ourselves oxygenated, we must take control of other life forces. Mind our food. Fresh, raw veggies and fruits are oxygen-filled. On the other hand, processed food and sugars deplete oxygen that is already in your body. Drink water. High-quality spring water contains minerals and oxygen. Avoiding particular foods and liquids helps preserve the level of alkaline. Detoxing our tissues and organs helps to preserve oxygen and clear the clutter in our cells. Even such little tricks as keeping a plant that produces oxygen or cleaning and ventilating your apartment will keep you healthy and strong. Finally, be aware of your breathing. Meditation makes you deepen your breath and absorb more considerable amounts of oxygen. You can also try athletic exercises, which will force you to take in more air. When we use our bodies to the maximum, the message we are sent is constant. Breathe. Darin Olien. So never take air for granted, because that is the main thing that keeps you alive. Practice deep inhalation and care for the forces of your body to live a long and energetic life. Key point 5. Alkaline acid balance depends on the other life forces. People rarely understand what alkalization is and how it affects physiology. Nevertheless, when it comes to acids, we all get a negative mental picture of their corrosive and destructive power. Alkaline acid balance, often called pH, is crucial to our health, and our bodies know how to harmonize it. A healthy and strong body is more alkaline than acidic. The former has a calming and soothing effect on our tissues and organs, while the latter causes inflammation and irritation. Nevertheless, the level of both depends on the area of the body. For example, while blood is slightly alkaline, the stomach is quite acidic because it requires acids to process the food. If we eat meat, it will have to produce even more acids to digest it successfully. The alkaline acid balance is the fourth body force that mainly depends on nutrition, oxygen level, and hydration. For instance, soda is 50,000 times more acidic than water. When we drink it, the level of acids in our bodies rises, leading to painful occurrences like spasms and irritation. The kidneys are the critical organs that determine and regulate alkaline acid levels. If acids prevail, kidneys remove them with sweat. Nevertheless, they cannot constantly transform or discharge the excessive acids, so some of them keep circulating in our blood, harming our tissues until it's their turn to be removed. By consuming enough water, we help our kidneys regulate acids. Usually, acids rise when the immune system cannot fight infection and disease. The situation gets worse with low hydration, as it prevents the body from clearing its cells of toxins. Furthermore, consuming sugars, meat, fish, coffee, and processed or refined foods create even more acids. A healthy diet is crucial to harmonizing our body's alkaline and acid levels. To alkalize our organs and tissues, we must eat brightly colored veggies and cold-pressed oils. Vegetables and fruits should be fresh and raw. Curiously, although limes and lemons are acidic, they become alkalized when we eat them. Furthermore, drinking pure water and getting as much oxygen as possible is crucial because they are both highly alkalizing. Take care of alkaline acid levels by minding what you eat, drink, and inhale. Also, be careful with excessive stress, which raises acids in your blood. Finally, pay attention to the ingredient labels on your food and body care products. The longer the list, the more damaging its content. Key point 6. Detoxification saves your body from birth. What would happen to the town if the trash collectors stopped doing their job? The place would sink in junk, and its inhabitants would start getting sick from all the germs and bacteria spreading everywhere. The same result would occur in our bodies if our detoxification system collapsed. Thus, the last life force on the list is the ability of our bodies to remove toxins. When people think about detox, they usually imagine a terrible hangover and some pills that help their bodies to overcome the immense stress after drinking too much. Nevertheless, detoxification involves getting rid of any destructive elements that get inside. For example, from a baby's first breath, its lungs let oxygen in and push carbon dioxide out. We inhale industrial and car pollutants along with oxygen, but the body absorbs only the healthy components, not the poisonous ones. Furthermore, many toxins leave the body through the pores carried in sweat. The detox system works on every level of the body. Even when we eat a healthy fresh vegetable, the body will still discard some of its components and take in only the necessary and beneficial nutrients. However, when it comes to food, the healthier it is, the less work our bodies will have to do. Either way, ask yourself, is this what I want to be made out of? Is this the being I want to be? Darin Olien. Our bodies work on a million processes at the same time. Even when we're still in our mother's womb, it's already defending us from air pollutants that get in the umbilical cord. Nonetheless, the human detox system isn't accustomed to fighting every toxin that comes with industrial development. Some toxins are highly destructive and completely human-made. For example, dioxin is considered the most dangerous of all toxins, and it comes mainly from animal-produced food like dairy, meat, and eggs. By neglecting our diet, we wear out our detox system and overload our bodies with toxins. Thus, we should take care of the previous 4 life forces to assist our detox system in its heavy job. The modern world is filled with pollutants and poisonous substances. Don't make your body work even harder to clear itself from cigarettes, alcohol, or drugs. Add brightly colored veggies to your diet as they are high in antioxidants. Finally, pay attention to your body's needs and don't let it down. Key point 7. Exercise enhances the 5 forces of the body. Centuries ago, people were hunting or going great distances to get food. Nowadays, all we need to do is to drive, not even walk, to the nearest cafe or supermarket. Evolution made our lives more comfortable, but did it make us healthier? Our bodies require movement. The imbalance in consumption and burning of calories leads to excessive fat accumulation. Our muscles become sore and weak, and we become more reluctant to exercise with every pound we put on. The other extreme represents people who wear out their bodies with tremendous exercises but then rush to a fast food place and put out their hunger with pizza or fries, believing they deserve it. Such perception of diet and sports is based not on enhancing their health but on their self-image. They put themselves through the torture of extreme movement to earn a bite of beloved food. The goal of any exercise and diet should be to improve your health, not your image. Your appearance will improve when you start eating high-quality food and exercising regularly. But it's a pleasant side effect, not the purpose. Exercise and diet should complement each other, not contradict. You cannot be healthy if you work out but eat junk. The 5 body forces are deeply connected to the movement. For example, when we walk or run outside the house, our bodies fill with oxygen that helps our cells recover and energize. Moreover, when our body temperatures rise because of movement, sweat allows it to cool down, removing toxins and acids on the way out. It also means that we'll grow thirsty and will consume more water. Furthermore, balanced activity helps normalize metabolic processes in the body. Walking outside is a great way to recharge your batteries, calm your nervous system, and activate each muscle without losing too much energy. Sometimes you must add short activities that demand more speed or effort and weights to train your muscle endurance and strength. This balance will serve you as you age. We need less energy from food when we get it from exercise. Hence, to make sports your habit, make it a game. You can dance, walk with your friend, or play basketball. Try it, and you'll see your body's infinite abilities. Conclusion. When we are too busy, we forget to care for our bodies. People take their health for granted until something wrong happens or they start aging. Unfortunately, very few try to avert the problem. Most will wait until the symptoms appear and then rush to the doctor. Fortunately, most diseases can be prevented, even serious ones like diabetes, heart disease, or cancer. In most cases, they simply show that our body systems lost their balance due to harmful issues, like an unhealthy diet, dehydration, and lack of oxygen. We can change it all by introducing healthy habits to help our bodies care for themselves. These simple tips will help you to build a robust immune system and enjoy a healthy and long life. Eat raw and fresh vegetables and fruits. Avoid animal products. Drink at least 8 cups of high-quality water. Get as much oxygen as you can. Ventilate your room regularly. If possible, live closer to trees. Take care of your kidneys and avoid food and drinks high in acid. Stay away from anything rich in toxins. Make your exercise fun and regular. Try this. Analyze what is in your fridge. Note the processed and artificial items that you can replace with healthier substitutes. For example, you can make potato chips in the oven instead of buying the mass-produced options. Furthermore, buy yourself a high-quality water bottle and keep it nearby, so you'll remember to drink more and hydrate your body throughout the day. Finally, start moving more. Go for a walk with a friend or go swimming.